Do you want to improve your English while enjoying stories that make you laugh, think, and sometimes even shiver? You're in the right place. Hello, and welcome to Teacher Maša's English with Stories, a podcast where we learn English the natural way through simple, enjoyable, original stories inspired by the greats of English literature. My name is Maša. I'm an English teacher from Belgrade, Serbia, and I've been teaching for longer than I care to remember. Over the years, many of my students have asked me the same question: how can I improve outside the classroom? And my answer has always been the same: read and listen to as much English as you can. But I know how difficult that can feel when you don't know where to begin. There are many audiobooks out there, but a lot of them can feel intimidating to an intermediate learner. That's why I created this podcast. I read short stories inspired by well-known authors, themes, or ideas. Stories that are clear, accessible, and enjoyable for intermediate to upper intermediate students. I've always learned English through stories myself. As a child, I spent hours lost in legends and adventures. Later, I discovered humor, mysteries, and clever plots that kept me reading long into the night. I especially enjoy stories with a clever twist, a surprise ending, or one of those quiet, powerful moments that stays with you and makes you think long after you've finished reading. That love of stories never really left me, and now I'm excited to share it with you. Most episodes will be simple and easy to follow. Each one will include a short story, some useful vocabulary you can notice in context, and a few questions to help you think about the meaning. And depending on your feedback, I might also create a worksheet to go with the story. I don't believe in long, rambling introductions. Like one of my favorite storytellers, P.G. Wodehouse, I don't believe in long descriptions of scenery before getting to the good part. So, let me give you a tiny sample of the first story I'll be reading in the next episode, so you know what to expect. Let me begin by saying that I'm not easily fooled. I'm a retired police inspector, and after years of studying so-called hauntings, I can tell you that 99% of them are simply creaking pipes, overheated imaginations, or perhaps too much mulled wine. But this house was different. And that was just a little taste of what's to come. Stay tuned for episode 2 and find out what happens in The Ghost of Crescent House, a detective story with a twist.